Hello neighbor, I'm Robert Burns and welcome once again to this very special edition of Sound Off Louisiana. And today I'm just going to take a episode and devote it to a point of personal privilege. We won't be talking about a Louisiana governmental issue, although I can assure you we'll return to that in our regular programming on a feature very, very soon in the next few days, possibly by the end of this week. But right now, I want to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation for a young high school artist by the name of Jacob Pitre Jr. He is a dedicated Sound Off Louisiana fan, and he painted this portrait that I'm holding right here. He painted it specially for Sound Off Louisiana. He saw the logo that we have on our website, on our blog, and he gave it some life. And I'm going to bring it a little closer to the camera, let you get a closer, and that causes me to have to, because I'm now behind it, and people probably say, well, that's a marked improvement. Just put that at your rear, and we won't have to stare at your face as much. But I don't have the words to express the appreciation for this young artist. And I'll say this, we're going to provide you, as we're going to include them in this Sound Off post, some other excellent artwork that this young man has done. And again, this is just going to add a little bit of flavor. And you know, they always tell you that you retain far more of what you see than what you hear. And I'm a big believer in that. You see something and it'll stay with you for years. So on a regular basis, as in every episode we do, going forward, we will have this little portrait, compliments of Mr. Jacob Pitre Jr. And many of you would know that there was a very famous artist in Louisiana. His name is George Rodriguez. He did the Blue Dog. And I can tell you that Mr. Pitre is from that same area. Now, most of you know that Mr. Rodriguez went home to be with the Lord about 7 years ago, give or take. But I believe we very well may have his successor right there in the same geographic area, in the same locality. And I believe that gentleman is Jacob Pitre Jr. And I am looking forward to one day in the future. This young man is in high school. Is he not talented? You'll see that through the other portraits that we're going to include in this post. But I'm looking forward to the day when he becomes a famous artist, and I'll be able to say, I got one of his very first pieces of work. And I could not be, I'm going to go to the side so that I can know that it's focused in on this camera. I cannot really express, I don't have the words to express my appreciation. And you know, every now and then you get a little down, and I'm not going to talk on this but for a second, because I don't want to dilute this. Most of you know I was very unhappy about what happened in the tort reform implosion. We're still waiting on whether Governor Edwards signs the bill or vetoes the bill. But I had kind of made up my mind. I was just going to take a break. It was just too frustrating. And it's as if the Lord said, no, you're going to continue. It's what I called you to do. And then along comes this. I had no idea this was coming. None. And I got hit with it. It's dated. Put it in there. But you can see it was dated, completed June the 5th. Okay. I can tell you that I got it yesterday. I'm filming this on the, let's see, 8th, 9th, 10th. I got it yesterday, and I'm wasting no time in getting it out because I want to express my appreciation. And you're going to see this portrait, maybe in front, maybe inside, but it's going to be in all of our future posts. And I cannot thank Jacob Pitre Jr. enough for taking the time and for caring enough about Sound Off Louisiana to graciously provide this to me. So we will be coming back to you with an issue of governmental concern. In fact, I was provided with some material yesterday And I believe it is going to be one more fascinating post. I know it will. But I wanted to take this moment of personal privilege to give sincere appreciation to Mr. Jacob Pitre Jr. for this outstanding portrait that everybody can enjoy as they view a Sound Off Louisiana broadcast. Thank you so much, Jacob. Best of all of your career, whether you choose to go the artist route or otherwise. And I believe, I'm biased of course, but I believe you can be a very, very successful artist, and I think this demonstrates it. Thank you so much, Jacob. And we'll see you next time for the next episode of Sound Off Louisiana. Thank you once again.